BC restaurants only exist and they're only open today because they're following strict official guidelines and protocols. So you can rest assured that when you go into a restaurant, that your safety is first. I think that we've established some new benchmarks in industry, and these are benchmarks that will carry us forward. So it's going to be huge emphasis on in the future on, of course, food and the environment, but we're going to lead always with health. And as far as we can see down the road, health is always going to be number one at the restaurants. Every business in British Columbia needs a safety plan. That's a requirement from WorkSafe. And in those safety plans, it directs a restaurant what it has to do. In the cases of what you'd see in a restaurant are all the different protocols that a restaurant has to do to ensure safety of the staff and safety of its guests in the restaurants. And we've launched a program with the provincial government called the Consumer Confidence App. And you'll start to see restaurants and eventually other businesses that will have a QR code in the front of their door, and it says this restaurant has gone through COVID awareness, it has a safety plan, and if you click on that QR code, it'll actually take you to the safety plan if you want to read 40 pages or so. But the fact is that from a consumer confidence point of view, it works really well. You're going to see innovations on patios forever. Patios will become way more permanent, not just a sort of an afterthought. Really, it started with Dr. Henry saying we're better off to be outside sitting on a patio than we are inside. So we went to the provincial government and all the municipal governments, and they made it happen with patios. If you're going to go out, know that you're going to have a great experience and a safe experience. You're always going to see sanitation bottles in restaurants and people wiping tables, and you're going to see probably more distance between tables. You might even see the retention of plexiglass because some people are liking that separation they're seeing. And you'll be asked to provide your contact number with your party or yourself, so there's future follow-up if required. No shoes, no shirt, no service. Basically, no mask, no service. So when you go to a restaurant, it's a different experience, but it's actually a really enjoyable experience. So we're doing stuff right now that we never thought before we had to, or even thought was even possible because of technology. So restaurants have innovated in packaging that makes sure their food travels well, which is important, and reflects the values and the quality of that restaurant when it gets to your house. BC restaurants are more than purveyors of food. They support regional farmers. We have bakers, wine industry, beer industry. We have a craft spirits industry in British Columbia. Little companies that feed restaurants that show off and showcase British Columbia. So when you visit a restaurant, it means you're supporting not just that restaurant, but you're supporting the entire community that goes to help that restaurant stay open, including the staff.